And only now I'm feeling like your love, feeling I show you love. I thought that you believed in me, but I don't trust you, I don't trust you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Chimney. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and like this video. So I'm filming in Coffee Prince again, and if you can hear anything like loud drums, it's about Sinulog Kabataan sa Liliwigan today. So there's a parade outside that's happening right now until they reach Abeliana where they dance at the stage. So for today's video, I will be talking about something new, something really new that you don't see in my vlog, but this one interests me. Urban legends, true crime stories, scary stories, boo, scary stories, or whatsoever. And for today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 creepy Cebuano urban legends, by the way, that we all grew up living in. So number 1 would be Lily. So Lily was said to be a witch who preys on innocent individuals who stay outside of their house at the deepest time of the night. Some say that Lily's grandfather passed on his curse to her. She then returns into a mystical creature by night as she searches for food to eat. As early as 6 p.m., kids would hurry home to avoid Lily. Were you one of us? I feared that she would take away our slippers, so I would sneak out to secure them. Good thing she didn't see me, because we were always updated about her whereabouts. We would feel safe from time to time. People wanted to capture her so bad, but every time people knew where she was, she always disappears. And this legend reached the entire Visayas and Mindanao, and the origin of the story is still unknown, but this is one of the craziest urban legends that us Cebuanos believed in. So for Lily's story, I can't give you any picture about it because I think wala siyang picture talaga sa online. They were just talking about a girl who was cursed by her grandfather. Then she turns to a mystical creature at night. Moving on to the next urban legend. This one is called Mindamora. And by the way, Mindamora is a classic story that originates in the imagination or not of many Carolinians. This particular story of Mindamora. So I'm sure my Carolinian friends would know about this, maybe some. So let's start. So many believe that Mindamora was one of the university students, but some say that she was a stage actress who practiced a lot at the cultural center. She was beautiful, and as an artist, keeping her skills sharp was her duty. She practiced and stayed late at night alone until some guards found her and took advantage of her. So the guards, they say, raped her and killed her and placed her at the room, like there's only one room, at the back of the cultural centers, and that was the only room at the backstage, and there is a staircase leading to the room which has been locked for decades. So ever wondered why they locked such a useless room? And some say that she loved theater so much that her spirit decided to linger there. I can't verify this, but if you have been at the backstage, the cultural center, you would get the feels. So according to sources, they would try to run past that room and also at the cultural stage because they get scared. Third urban legend would be Lapus Monument. So did you know that the monument was cursed? That's what urban legend says. After the building of the monument, the chief executive of Opon at that time died just a couple of months after its completion. His nephew succeeded his post a little after his death and died, and the next one died young as well. It was believed that Lapu-Lapu's arrow was pointing at the municipal hall, and that led to the death of their chief executives. And soon after, the next leader broke the curse and renovated the statue, and he led for 30 years. So right now, I'll be showing you the picture of the Lapu-Lapu Monument before it was renovated. Oops, sorry. Fourth would be CDUH, the orange tag. So, CDUH stands for Cebu Doctors University Hospital. And hospitals are a creepy place in general. People die there every minute, and this story is something any of us might experience, so listen carefully. Once upon a time, a doctor at the Cebu Doctors University Hospital found a woman in the elevator, unconscious. She was beside a man in a lab gown, and the doctor quickly approached her and rushed her to the emergency room. When she regained her consciousness, the doctor asked her what was wrong. She answered her with voice shaking, and that she saw a man with an orange tag standing in the elevator with her. An orange tag is a label that's clipped on a dead body. And the doctor went back to the elevator, and the same man asked him, was the woman okay? The doctor responded that she saw a man with an orange tag, and the man laughed and admitted that it was him. And he was the patient that the doctor proclaimed dead earlier. So please bear with the noise outside because the parade is starting already. So when I was a kid, since my pediatrician is from Cebu Doctors, every time we go there, I always try to look at their elevators every time it opens up because I want to feel those scary stuff that they say na naadito. Last but not the least is Robinson the Snake's son. You are not a certified CEBUANO if you don't know this legend. And according to some talks, Robinson's owner, John Gokongwei, and his wife gave birth to twins, one boy and one girl half snake. For the Chinese, snakes are an important part of business because they bring good luck. And with this story, it was believed that the family kept the human, half snake, half human, half snake, by the way, in the basement and kept on feeding him with human beings. And she liked eating girls that go into the dressing room to try on clothes. If there's a pretty girl and she likes her, the floor opens, which takes the prey to the basement to be her next dinner. And according to sources, Alice Dixon, who is an actress here in the Philippines, experienced this back in the 1980s when she went to shop for clothes. The floor opened, and the next thing she knew, she was in the basement. Luckily, she escaped and made it on TV to be interviewed about the ordeal. And while she was talking, the network cut the show immediately. Alice was nowhere to be found, and they said that she was paid by the Gokongwei family with a huge sum of money to shut her mouth about the issue and sent her to Canada. So guys, among all those 5 urban legends that I shared to you, let me know what you like the most, and if you have other urban legends that you know about, please comment it down below and share it to everyone. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.